I want to take a few moments to familiarize you with the online PNA. This will be important for those who have elected to administer the survey online. The PNA team also makes the online survey available to schools that use the paper survey, so students who need or want to take it in Spanish can do so. Any student who could benefit from a digital version of the questionnaire, such as those using a screen reader, can also use the online survey. The first year we offered an online version of the survey was 2010. It was very successful and proved much easier for people to administer. There are some minimum system requirements to use the online survey. The survey is supported on PCs, laptops, and Chromebooks. Most tablets, like the iPad, are also compatible. Smartphones are the one type of device that the survey does not support because they are too small to accommodate some of the questions. For PCs and laptops, the survey will be supported using Windows 10 or higher. Chromebooks will work with the most recent Chrome OS versions. Macs should have at least OS 10. The computers and tablets will need to have broadband internet connections and up-to-date internet browsers. The internet browsers need to allow JavaScript and cookies. You will need to make sure that connections and networks function properly before you administer the survey to the students. To help make that happen, we will send at least 2 IT testing access codes that your school can use to make sure that any technical issues are resolved before administering the survey. With these codes, you or your IT team can check that the Wi-Fi works with the site. Also, you can ensure that the filtering software and firewalls do not block the site. Please verify that any monitoring software does not record the students' answers to the questions. Any data you enter using these IT testing codes will not be used in the analysis, so go through all the pages of the survey. Click on things and make sure they work. If there are problems, call us. We will do everything possible to diagnose and resolve any problems before the day of the survey. We are here to troubleshoot and fix any problems you may experience. Having problems on the day of the survey might mean we lose this important information from your school and students. We want to do everything we can to make sure this loss does not happen. A few days before the survey, you will distribute the survey packets to the appropriate people who will be administering it. Online survey packets typically contain just one two-sided piece of paper with the instructions in the envelope. Please make sure to check the envelope fully, because the paper may stick to the sides. When it is time to administer the online survey, all the computers you will be using need to go to the internet address listed here. This address is also included in the survey administration instructions in the survey packet we send you. When you arrive at this address, you will be prompted to enter a classroom code. Be sure to use the code provided with the script and instructions in each packet, not the IT testing code discussed on the previous slide. Please do not use the classroom code before administration. If you do use the code early, reach out to the PNA team for a new code. The classroom code is used to identify and control which schools have access to the survey to make sure that the study is only administered in schools that have signed up to take it online. We also want to make sure that students can only answer the questionnaire once. For these reasons, there is an 8-hour time limit, beginning from the time the code is first used. After that timer expires, the code will no longer work. The classroom code is sent as part of the survey materials. Specifically, it's found at the bottom of the first page of the online survey administrator instructions. In some schools, you may choose to have the survey administrator enter the code on every computer in the class before students enter the room and take their seats. In other schools, writing the code on a board viewable by the entire class, then having the students enter the code themselves, might be more viable. This is your decision based on your school and students. It is essential to note that the code is used solely to identify the school where the respondent is answering the question. It is never used to identify a student. The code is shared by all the members of the class, similar to how a single larger collection envelope is used to gather completed paper surveys. Generally, people enter the classroom code without any problem. Just remember that the code is case-sensitive. This means that capital and lowercase letters matter. When there are problems, it is usually for 2 reasons. If an incorrect code is entered, an error message will appear. If that happens, try entering the code you were given a couple more times, making sure to enter it exactly as it appears on the instruction sheet. If you continue to receive that error, please contact us. Our contact information will be included with the error message, as well as with the survey instructions and script. Another error is an expired code. If you receive this error message, try re-entering the code. If the issue persists, contact the PNA team and we will issue you another code. Alternatively, you can use the code from another classroom if they are administering the survey on the same day. The code should work then for both classrooms, as long as it is all in the same 8-hour period. Once the classroom code has been entered, you will continue by silently reading the first page of the administrator instructions. On the next page, you will read aloud to the students the online survey administration script, and then have them begin the survey. The opening page of the online survey will allow the students to select if they want to take it in English or Spanish. They can switch the language again on any of the other pages, toggling back and forth as needed. Once the students are into the survey, they will be taken to a set of instructions to read, and then begin the study by clicking the Next button. Students can read the question and click the circle next to their selected answer choice. If they want to change their answer, they just need to click the circle next to their new answer. If they want to erase their answer, they click their selected answer choice again, and it is erased. Students may also select the back button on the survey page to review past questions. The survey has a progress meter, letting the students know how much of the survey has been completed. They are free to skip any questions that they do not wish to answer by leaving them blank. Students may proceed by clicking the Next button. They may also stop taking the survey at any time by closing the browser. Students' answers are recorded each time they advance to the next page. The survey takes about 45 minutes to complete. Once students have successfully answered all the questions they wish to answer and have advanced through all the pages, they will be done and can click on the Finish button to complete the survey. Once the online administration of the survey is complete, you do not need to return anything to the P&A team. Please keep the returned consents for your own records. We want to thank you for your help with this survey. The next videos go over the paper questionnaire administration and potential administration issues.